to record this. So now I'm recording, okay? Just for your information. Okay.
Sir, can I say something? Sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Am I audible? So what I'm saying that I talk with Sandeep and with Pinakshi also regarding the spirit of Assam and also about their company. So what I asked them that what we can do the local to global. If we like, if we do the base packaging or marketing about our stuff or our resources that are available abundantly available in the villages, and if we give empower to those villagers, and if we install some project, if we install the project regarding handloom, then we can empower the people and through that products that we can gain the market in the website also or in social media also or across the globe. So at the end, it can help us to raise the profit margin also, and the outcome is the socioeconomic development. So our goal is to give them empowerment. Our outcome must be socioeconomic development and to raise the profit margin of the villagers or the poor people. So that's the actually simple idea that I also talk with them, and this is actually our ideology, our concept of inspiration economy. So I actually talk with them regarding these issues, that what we can do and how can we proceed, and together we can proceed with this social profit company.
Okay.
So actually,
I think
inform them about our concept. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Paul. I think also, Paul, maybe you managed to get. And let's talk. Let me see. Tell you now, based on hearing from Sandeep and Pankish, and also from seeing the presentation and reading it also, that I think we got the right people for us. Okay, for us as we are looking for people like you, and I hope you are looking for people like us also. If you are passionate about, as you said, about social for profit, and for that, even for that, I say now even the spirit of Assam will have stronger meaning. Instead of starting from zero, from the scratch, we're starting with you, where you are starting now with a good history so far, and very quick development, which is also strong, very good base, and so on. So we have choices. We have choices of either investing with you directly, but not selling for you, not marketing, because that's not our strength. Okay, we might give you maybe a hint, we give you a lead, I give you a consultancy. I mean, free consultancy, of course, not paid. Don't worry, Sandeep. Okay, it will be more about the taste for that, and this is, you'll see from us, not only for you, for everywhere we go. We talk about how can you develop the product to suit the different market, not necessarily the Arab world, because sometimes they are not the best customer for certain products. The Arab world, they don't appreciate it. Okay, they appreciate, for example, this oud or scent, but for silk, maybe Europe is better customer. So we need to think global, not think about Bahrain. Or Bahrain, actually very small country, very small market, very even the profit margin is very low compared to the other Gulf area, and especially now Gulf area will not be the rich people anymore. India will be the rich people again, or America, or I mean not America, China, for example. So not necessarily the Arab world is your target, and don't depend on the Arab world. The Arab world is actually now going into a very bad recession. The oil will finish and so on. So let's think global, and our purpose at the end of the day, we change the life of the people. We make profit, all of us. Even me, I want to make profit because one of my main failures is sustainability, or I invest on people, and poor communities or youth or something like this, which is I've been doing, alhamdulillah, in the last 25 years, even before Inspiration Economy. But without a return, and without a return means without sustainability, because if I die, nothing will, everything will stop. Not necessarily my children, all of them is successful people, and they are not interested in what I'm doing. Okay, so here where I'm looking for people like you, who will take some of the responsibility in a day. Yes, we want to be a mediating company. We want to sell our brands, and maybe we take other brands also. You take other brands, or we create a brand for other products that is available in Assam. Starting from Assam is the best place in the world, from my experience. Okay, a very rich country. Youth is like Paul. We have lots of youth like you and Paul who want to do something. You are very driven by your nationalism, being Assamese and Indians also, and this gives you also a strong thing. But I'm always worried especially with this government in India, about diversity. So this again, you should take care, ensure the diversity will be there. Muslims, Christians, Hindu, because once if people feel that we are only doing with certain group, then also this will be creating a problem for us. So that's part number one. Branding is great. I can see from, can you go now to the next slide, please? Okay, next. Okay, so now when we talk about, go next here, you talked about 4 things, which is very interesting for us. I can tell you there are many others also. Now when we talk about the water itself is a source. Okay, the fishing itself is a source, because again, this is not available in even South India. I mean, I'm talking about water or fishing or some bottling of the water, sweet water itself is a source. And we talk about rice, we talk about bamboo, we talk about many products that I think not well. And I think Paul, maybe for example, Paul, he started to feel the sense. He's not expert, but he started to feel the sense, the importance of bamboo. And we need to develop these youths. This part of the mediating company that I wish that I will be part of with you on that. Okay, like we'll make like a company, and this is my dream now. I'm not sure what's your interest on that, how much you will be interested. For that, I'm recording this, and I'll send you this also. Record that, and please, Sandeep, will depend on you to lock down the main points of agreement.
I'm noting down.
Even from the video, if you don't have time now, because we'll go very fast. So what I'm saying is that we have lots of areas where we can meet and we work together and build ourselves. Still, you can do also the other side. And you'll have like 2 umbrella bankish. You have your umbrella as a developer and as a entrepreneur, passionate about design and so on. That's one thing, because this also adding value to our mediating company. And we'll have, which is I'm maybe here very, so we have 2 polars actually. I am very strong in that area, in social for profit, and how we bring communities, how we measure. Because if we don't measure, now you tell me we are helping people, but how much you change their life? You don't. Your presentation doesn't cover that. This is what we want. We want the story. Even now, when I buy a product, I always say, if you see my lectures, maybe you'll see some of YouTube. You'll see how I the story about there is a woman in certain area where she's working as a labor now, or a tea farmer or something. But then I bring for her a product that can make her and her team to be semi-independent from being labor with low paid and so on. This starting with such, like making more entrepreneurs. See, your success story, your legacy after 20 years from now, when you go back and see, it's not the brands you made, because in one go it might go, okay, in a crisis it might go. But your success story, how many families you have brought, and how many people have changed your life and so on, their life and so on. So for that, I believe, and here we need to focus on 2 things, Sandeep. Number 1, sourcing all the type of the products relevant to the poor or to the poverty communities, and how much they have. And when I came to Assam, I really collected lots of things about that, and I think you've seen some of them in the Spirit of Assam presentation, maybe. Okay, lots of products that can be. So for that, I'm saying it's not our specialty, the mediating company I'm talking, not to market our products. I mean your product, Bankish product. But our goal is to market the Assamese product in the beginning. Okay. By the way, I think we will run out of time, but I'll send you another link, in case.
Sir, why can't we focus on Northeast rather than the Assam, like the entire Northeast? Like
you can. Yeah, and this is now what we will need to be creative on, no? But again, let me send you another link, because I think we are running out of.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Well, it will stop now. Just a minute in your WhatsApp.
Sir, I got an idea of what you said, and our plan was actually to start with the products in which we are more strong, like handloom and tea. But definitely that sounds exciting to us. We can cater to more categories, as long as it is catering to.
Yes, hello, sorry for that.
No problem.
Okay. So we actually have a subscription, but Dr. Dunya, she have it. So I'm using only the normal Zoom. Okay.
Okay.
So can you go back to the presentation, please?
I'll just share my screen. But can you enable screen sharing?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I was saying is that maybe it's very good that if we start, you know, to source all the type of products in Assam that either underrepresented or they are abused, used by as I said, like the scent. I was saying to Paul, we can't compete with, for example, with Ajmal. You know Ajmal in Assam. Ajmal, you know?
Yeah.
Perfumes.
Yeah.
Perfumes.
Yeah.
Correct.
This is one of
perfume.
is one of the richest people in Saudi Arabia, not only in Assam. They live both in Assam and in Saudi Arabia. There are maybe about 40 people who depend on Assam. 40 people, very rich, not millionaires. They are billionaires of dollars. Not okay. Who bring things from Assam. They do charity. So in front of people, they are doing charity. You see. Again, I'm not attacking Ajmal. He's doing very great work, and all the best for him. Okay, but I'm saying it's not. It will be better for Ajmal or better for people like us if we help the poor to develop their community. Okay, and instead of taking from the poor and giving the poor again. You know, you are taking the product from the poor. You are abusing the poor, but you are giving them as if you are, the upper hand. This is what is inspiration economy, saying no, we need to find the intrinsic power within the community and help the community to come up. Okay. In the same time, you can make your profit, but your profit will be, logical. What's the use if you become rich and the community did not grow and so on? Okay. Well, and I think again global, Pankish, not only for Assam. Hopefully, this project for that, I'm enthusiastic. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I hope now we see this company is leading company in the whole world as a mediating company, and will make a success stories about that. See, again, any product you make, it's not necessarily by quantity. I think even you are now experiencing this. Not necessarily with your presence. It's how you produce the product. For example, I was saying again about oud. Oud, it's sold by kilo or by tola, which is grams. Okay, very expensive. People rich, very very rich people, they buy by 1 kilo like a car. It's like a worth of Lexus car. 1 kilo.
Sir, hello. Sir, let me tell them about the wood actually. Wood to ki hoy, eto actually ogorut hoy. E sasi gosa jeta banai ja perfume to je, jeta Azmola je kori ase. To he sasi gosa wood to boli koise je eto actually agarut hoy. Mane amar sasi gosa to je pai. To he bostur bikhoy kori ase.
তো Ajmal to Sibsagar phale ase no plantation.
Yes. Yes. Sorry, sir. Actually, I stopped you in between. Pardon, sir.
Okay, thank you. So what I was saying here is that maybe I was talking to Paul. Maybe just produce, for example, imagine Pakish. Now I'm not talking about marketing because there is a marketing expert here. I have to respect him. But if now today, if you present your, whether even for wedding or you present it for, and we customize the way you are doing your sari and so on for the Arab world, there is lots of ideas. Okay, hundreds of ideas will give you for that, and you need to create like a model now, and sell it by one, and create Instagram even. So that, and we then market this Instagram in the Arab countries and so on. Giving a small piece, not grams, a good one. Putting it with other products like a good tea, white tea, with maybe a sari, a good sari dress, something like this, and one product as one gift, okay? And targeting specific customers. Sometimes it is much better profit margin. I'm talking not for you, for the poor. Then taking from him, he's working very hard. Taking from him, maybe 10 kilos from oud, and negotiating with him, and then selling it at a higher price and much higher price in other countries. This can make you rich, and this can make you more profitable. Okay, but in the long run, this is what makes a difference in a human life, you know, because we lost our humanity. You can see, and after COVID, now people, how much they are really discovered how much they are, slaves of capital economy and so on. So this is where we need to align ourselves, and need to control ourselves, and need to be innovative in creativity of the products, so that we make more profit. Okay, if we become partners, but we make we can see a total change in the life of the people who are measuring. So here the marketing guy will not be a marketing guy only. Okay, he will be a guy who will monitor and measure the performance of the company and how much it is influencing people's life. Okay, so you are selling actually not a product, you are selling a story. Now the best restaurants in the world, the most popular cook Indians now, they are available in many hotels and big 5-star, 7-star hotels. They are selling their story, how much they came from poor villages, underprivileged, something like this. The story behind this. The most popular guy in Facebook, or in the manager of Facebook, or manager of Microsoft, and so on, the Indian people, they are selling their story, how much they came from the, from the slums, okay, and how they came. So the story, not because he's a good guy manager, nobody cares about. Many people came before him for managing these big companies. So we need the story. The story, the more we make the story, the more we publish the story, and it is true. It's not something. And the more we'll have people invest in your project, in your profit project, because they will start. Because now you see many people. I'm talking about now to this Ramadan, no, this holy month of Ramadan. Many money goes, millions, billions of dollars goes for one-to-one person, and there is mediators. But these mediators call to be a charity, organization and so on. Okay. For example, yesterday I was with my mother. She couldn't fast one day. The second, she's very old woman. She have dementia and so on. So I told her, okay, you want, what she have money? She is very rich. She said, I want to give for the poor. Not one for poor. We'll give for family, but we know in the profit margin, I pay, for example, $1,000. Okay, this $1,000 only $500 going to the poor, and they call it in marketing language diminishable project. I'm using now diminishable products. Diminishable means it will use one time. Once it is consumed during Ramadan, after you give them oil, you give them meat, you give them other things to cook, rice, whatever. But after that, but imagine now, I say no, I will invest not in I will invest on giving them handloom machine. Okay, and we'll train them how to do the handlooming, and this woman, she have to train others. Okay, that's part of our agreement with her, in order that she own this machine, or she, give her more silk, raw silk, so that she produce more. This is what I'm doing in most of the countries.
It's like, don't give them the fish, teach them how to fish.
Teach them how to fish. Still, both of us is making high, but the long term is much better, and so that's money. I'm telling you, many people, they are looking forward to find the source. Now there is no sources they invest in. Oh, most of entrepreneurs, they go for seed fund from venture capitalists, and they make big companies. Okay, whether successful or later failure and so on. But for us, no, we're not looking for venture capitalists. We are looking for people who believe in our approach. This is what is the difference. And believe it or not, see, now I'm 6 years. I never taking money from anybody except my mother, because I control the money for the family and so on. So I put it in certain areas where I feel that is, will have return on the village. So my thinking first, it must have a return on the village. Okay, and then on the family, then in the person. Now many people, because they are driven by sympathetic thinking, not empathetic thinking, which is different. We have to work with empathy. Okay, there's lots of poor people in Assam, but I can't help everyone. I can't change the whole world. I'm talking about Bankish now and you, Sandy, and Paul. What I do, no, I'll take first the early hanging fruits. I'll take those youths who are clever, who are educated, like Paul, and then I will put them in different places. I'll train them to be both marketing, and they source the products, okay? And they know how to work, and they have emotional intelligence. They can attract the youth more. These are my friends in the beginning, okay? Even though there are more people who are more in need than them. There is, widows. There is, women that is being abused, whatever. But this is not. I can't solve the problem from the beginning. Okay, I'm being empathy. I'm coming to those after I build the skill of these people. Okay, so again, this is maybe something that we need to work on, and we'll invest on. And I'll tell you, I invest on this thing. I invest without hesitation on these things. Okay, so again, I think this slide, the concept is not limited to this. The concept is relevant to the sourcing of the material, and I think I send you some of my which I did for Paul, but I have many detail about how to be a strong social for profit, especially in the world now reinventing for profit, because social for profit means companies that will make profit and then also they will give some social work. No, we are coming from zero, all of us starting as if we don't have anything, so we have to be efficient. Step by step, we work together, we are patient till we make stories. Okay, we start with a group of women. Okay, handloom, you said the handloom, for example, number one, group of women, how much they are having, what is their problems, okay, what's their demographics, their age, and so on. Okay, and how much their life start to change, and they started to change other people life, not necessarily women. يعني بعد some time because this woman empowerment, women sell, women always, I see women, especially in India. Okay, that's good. We support women because women have been always the source of our power, or also the source of the weakness of the community because we don't care about them. This I'm very convinced. I put the national women plan for Bahrain, and I know the stories of all over the world. يعني I have many publications there, but my purpose is the family, because if I make a family strong, and they start to support others, and they know that they have were driven by values, we evaluate them by values, for sure that we can create a better change. Okay, I think maybe this idea, I don't want to talk more about it because it's now this is values. I'll leave it for you. Once you write this, I will start commenting. And let's now be maybe will depend on Sandeep that you write. It's like a report now of our meeting, maybe 2-3 pages, and I comment on it, and then you comment on it till we want to start in parallel. Today we'll decide whether we want to work together and how we're going to work together. Okay, in general, and what is the steps, action plan. Okay, because I'm very pragmatic guy, more than what you expect even. Okay, can we go to the next slide?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, this is now I can't show this slide for put it on YouTube. Okay, I need to market the product. I'm not talking about, I'm not a good marketer. Again, I'm talking about Sandeep now. Forget Sandeep about me that I am. I'll help you on marketing. I'll help you, but maybe you'll get something. And I have followers on LinkedIn. I have, yes, good followers on LinkedIn also, and so on, YouTube, and so, but yeah, it's we are talking about international now. If we are going to be international, because again, the more we make our business model independent from being sold to a price or being sold to Indian market, the better it is. Okay, especially now after COVID, where is self-sufficiency more? There's big companies like Amazon. So your products, how much have you sold in Amazon? My question for you.
No, we have not. You're asking, have you listed in Amazon?
Yes.
No, our products are not listed as of now in Amazon.
Okay. So now again, even if we want to list it in Amazon, we want to make it global. For example, how can I sell a guy in France or in Canada or in Brazil or America? I don't want to say America because America now also going خلاص. Okay, I mean from capital economy based money. Okay, but how can I sell a person who don't know or don't care about sari, But he cares about silk. He cares about the colors. It's a great colors, for example. Okay, even a guy in Africa. How can I sell him? So here I need to think about the product, how I'm presenting it. Okay, for example, okay, I have this guy which is number 3. This guy is putting blue jacket. This is maybe a jacket can be sold in Bahrain. It can be sold in, if I put it with a different style. And for example, Bahrain, I am putting my dish dash, this cover, head cover, and so on. Okay.
Yeah.
And I put this over. Some of the people will put it during winter, for example, because we don't have strong winter. African people will put it if you put it with an African person. So here you need to see, now this is not a variety of product. It's one product, but I'm showing it's how much it is global. Okay. I put it with a European guy who have also a casual dress, even not even necessarily specific dress. So that's why what I'm saying is that we need to try to source specific products. We try to sell it in different way, and we sell it as a story based. Okay, this comes from these people, this woman. This is her story, or this is their stories. Okay, it's made by hand. It's not by machine. Okay, let's all give it, and we sell it to the right people. Okay, because if the Arab guy will not pay enough, I might sell for him 10 pieces. But my 100 pieces I want to sell in Europe, for example, or in Brazil, or whatever country where I will have better. And for that, here we need the importance of the Amazon. Amazon, don't deal with it as a profit area. Amazon will reduce your price. Okay, actually, in the beginning, you're to reduce your price. Okay, because there is lots of competition. But yeah, not Amazon necessarily, Alibaba, whatever is the all the platforms, Instagram and so on. But what it will help you, you might not make profit in the beginning, but later when the people start to see the benefit of the models and so on.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Network issue. Hello.
You can hear me now? Hello. Hello.
You are audible actually, and sorry, actually I was driving.
Hello. Hello.
বা নৰ্থ ইষ্টৰ বুটিক য'ত মাৰ্কেটিংটো তাৰ বস্তু হৈ যাব, য'ত আমাৰ বস্তু যাব তাত বুটিক এখন থাকিব, গম পাইছা? যেনেকে যোনটো বক্সটো বনোৱা হৈ গ'ল, বাঁহেদি বক্সটো বনোৱা হৈ গ'ল, ঠিক আছে? তাৰপিছত তাত আৰু তাত যোনটো তোমাৰ চৰি অলপমান মই ড্ৰাইভ কৰিছো, আৰু তাত যোনটো এতিয়া বক্স এতিয়া যোনটো তাত
I can hear Paul. You can hear
sorry
me?
sir. Yes sir, you are audible. Sorry sir, actually, yeah.
Yeah, your video was getting paused. Now you are audible.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for that. Anyway, so is my point clear for the previous slide?
Yeah, I got your points.
Okay. Next one. So here I'm saying is that this is where I think I like the idea that you said also about that not having fully silk. You are talking about mixed product, right?
Right.
Silk and
Mixed
cotton.
products.
It's not mixed products. It's like the daily wear products, like which is washable.
Yes, you said cotton, for example, which I'm aware about. Okay, so that's also a great anyway source for. And as I know, I got to know that you have also a cotton university, no, something like this. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so for that I'm saying again, Assam will be a great start for us, but I want you to think global and act local, as they said. Can we go faster? And then I'll tell you what is my suggestion. Yes. Okay. Next. Of course, the number of followers, just for Sandeep, It's not very low, and maybe this is because you are focusing on one market, and we need much better followers, which is maybe over time after we start to do the stories. I think the followers also will be there.
Yeah. As of now, we are focusing mainly on Assamese market and Indian market.
Yes.
But
it's very good for a startup company, and it's very good. Yeah. Next. For sure, you are better than us anyway. Okay. So these stories, see now, whatever you're putting is very nice, but it doesn't reflect a story. So we need to put like this one in a story. Okay.
Right.
And even to show even how much you're investing in training, how much investing in these people, how much their life is changed because the artist I'm talking about. This imagine, not even the handloom, and how much their life has changed, and they and maybe we link them also to university, and we start to maybe educate them, and so that they bring new ideas. Okay, they go to design workshops and so on, and bring youth more in the business, educated youth also. So vice versa, you bring these people up, and you bring educated youth who finish university inside this business, so that will add value.
Sure.
Okay, now I think I think it's in general, I think the idea is clear. Now, what I suggest from my side, okay. I think we need to work on two parallel issues. Number one is that we need to now start registering the company. Okay, a company between us. Okay, and this company will be call it mediating company, which will take source products, like you are supplier, more than manufacturer. Okay. So you manufacture okay your products and so on, and or you'll make a branding, and the business of branding will be more than manufacturing itself. Okay, that's one issue. The second issue, we define how much investment and what type of investment from each party. Okay, what you want investment from my side, and what I expect from your side. Maybe this is also we need to clear it out, and this will put it in writing step by step. Then we'll make like a contract or something like this.
Yeah.
The third thing is that we link our projects to universities. Okay. Hopefully we'll have a program. I mean, a master program, and with one or more than one university in India. This is what we are doing now with Nikhil. I think Paul, he knows Nikhil. We are trying to find a proper university, including maybe you can help us with Bangalore, okay? Because Bangalore, the business school is one of the best. I know that also. So maybe we can get one of the schools, business schools also. We are now starting with Switzerland. We have in Turkey. We have in Sudan. Just newly, we started only in January to spread our program, to get it approved from higher education and colleges. Hopefully, we start in September with 2-3 universities, and from these ones.
Sorry, I'm a bit unclear about this. Like, what will be the role of the university?
The role of the university is that you'll get from them your students, your people, who will work for you to collect the data. You don't have time. We cannot afford to employ people too much. We want to be efficient. Okay, and you can't. I don't expect from me also. I don't have a lot of money to invest on this issue, so we'll invest a very little. But what we'll have students who have projects, who need to do a project in order to graduate for a master or a PhD program. Okay, under the inspiration economy, under the youth economy, under the resilience economy, which will be adding value to your brand at the end of the day. Because again, if you have students who are graduating or in the process of doing projects, even during this way, you will always have lots of people, and your manpower will be increasing. Okay, you need give them the assignment, give them the technique, how they collect the data, what you want from them, and so on. They may be your marketing force. and they're going to work for you approximately free, even if you give them some appreciation fee later or competition, you'll make a competition with them. But now, instead of you are bringing people and investing on them, no, they are coming to you, and you by that we are building their capacity, and we are gaining also from education point of view, because also you can say that you are having educational umbrella. Okay, your linkage with the universities. Okay, this all we can develop. This business model will develop after we now start writing together, maybe 1 or 2 times, and it will not take long time because I'm very pragmatic also. So till we start this issue, well, not necessarily that we'll be successful with all whatever we talk about, but at least we have tried. See, I believe in what part of my success story is that I try. I don't stop at one place. I fail here, I get up. I use the failure here to capitalize on it, to bring something better on it in other places. Okay. But for sure, also, Sandeep, we need to know how we can register already your trademark in the Amazon. Okay, so that you need to build up now, like you are, will be like our champion to break the, so that when we bring the new products, new brands, whatever, because selling in Amazon, as I told you today, is unfortunately is the trend, even though it's not the right way, but it is the trend, and their access, the access is easy for everyone, everywhere, sitting at home, and many people now, they will work from home, sitting at home, they don't have lots of, so they don't want to go to the, even after COVID, yani. Okay, they don't want to go to risk areas, something like this. They will order the product easier for them, delivered to their home.
Yes. So as of now, we are not doing in Amazon because our prices, they are on request. So we have not done that, but we can look.
Just a minute.
In the same way, in the same breath, I would say that we can help the struggling community to a very large extent and increase the profit margin for them as well. So which is the most important thing, and I think selling story is a key element in this, which was kind of missing in my presentation. I agree to that, and selling that story rightly will help us to achieve that, and also being sustainable is very important.
Maybe the also the drive now is that the businesses are many businesses are struggling. So also we can find, and Peggy, share maybe your role to find businesses, maybe of women that been doing good, but now also this we can take them as part of our support, or are part of our suppliers for our companies, not necessarily someone who did not work. Second issue also, there are a lot of middle class, they are going to be poor. Okay.
Correct.
For sure. I mean, what has been done in India in the last 20 years, they brought many people to what they call it lower middle class, but they were just in a, just over the tip of poverty line. Okay, and they were barely surviving. They are entrepreneurs or small entrepreneurs or SMEs working here and there. But now, because of this lockdown, long lockdown, 2 years now it will go.
Yes, suffering. Yeah.
Lots of people will come down, and the government will be suffering. They'll put money, but the economy is now in a verge of big problems. So we need to be again. Maybe this is one of our role. Maybe God has brought us together now, and thanks to Paul also for that, is that we can bring something new for the world. How we can, those lower middle class, support them again to be in that stage. Okay, so maybe we also taking demographics here, and this is maybe the role of Sandeep little bit, or those who will help Sandeep, including myself. I'll be someone who will be supporting you for sure on the demographics. Okay, taking the demographics, what's happening, and we focus, as you said, and maybe I was telling Paul, even if we focus on Sivasagar, I'm not sure where you are now, but Sivasagar or wherever a place, they focus on a village. We work on a village, we make a model from it while we're working with other products. I mean, Pankish will be sourcing the products, or Paul or whoever. We are doing also focus on it, experimenting in one village. Okay, showing how much this family brought them, because the more we feel successful, we'll be also confident of our approaches and so on. Because all inspiration economy is a multidisciplinary approach, but it's based on trial. Okay, based on failures, not based on learning from also best practice only. Sometimes there's no best practice, okay, in the field what we are doing. So we need to try and improve, try and improve, and so on.
Yes.
Okay. I'm very excited for this collaboration, and I feel with youth spirit. You know that I am, even though I am 59 years old now. Soon, my birthday. She'll come and celebrate my birthday. I feel I always have the spirit of youth. I don't have the energy like you, but I have the spirit of youth. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Dunya, any comments? Dr. Dunya?
Yes, no, not really, but yani, I'm looking forward to make this yani, happen and see the results.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, looking forward.
You a lot of ideas, Bankish, by the way. She's very good in this. She's idea factory, I call her. Okay.
Okay.
But I am
Great.
working factory. She's idea factory. I'm working factory. So I mean, sure, she'll give you lots of ideas, even for the flavor of the Gulf area or Arab women in the Gulf. She can help you a lot because she have you know, many contacts and so on. But again, don't depend on this market. Our target is even those who will give us better profit margin. For us and for the poor. That's the place. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just one concern. I actually what happened. I just wanted to elaborate on that. So post COVID, our business actually went down because there was some all the weddings got cancelled and all. So I started working for my company again. I had left my job, but then I started working for my job because of the obviously the business had gone down. So as of now, I'm working for my company, but I plan to leave my job soon and make this my full time. Pinakshi is already working full time in it for the last 4 years, and she has been able, as I told you, to touch many lives in her own small way. And my plan is to, as soon as the business picks up more, we get like this is one very good opportunity in front of me, and that will also help me to focus full time on this. So because of the financial problems, I had to start my job again. So so that's what I just wanted to say.
Yeah. Again, I think we will need you for sure. I'm talking about we now. It's like and again, if we hope things go, we're not full time. We need all your thinking also to be focused. So let's go. Let's again start talking now on the. I mean, by writing better, because writing will let us go to the history easier, and see how we can start. Yani see me now starting a project where you can be at least monitoring, if not full time, Sandeep, monitoring till we become. And I don't believe that, for example, is that we start strong and then suddenly we fail also. I believe that we go step by step. This is the way of inspiration economy.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. And already, by the way, and we have now products in Mauritania. We have products in Sudan. We have products in Ghana. Already these products, if it is, if Bankish and you see that they are valuable. For example, we have the shea butter in shea butter. You know, shea butter, they use it for hair, for cosmetics, called shea butter. Okay. We have the products. We have many women, about more than 100 families. They are working for us, to our brand called Inspiration Legacy Brand. I think.
Okay.
He told you about this. He started like Paul, but the difference, he not talk a lot. He work. Okay. Yani Paul, he's tried, but he talk. I tell Paul, I want work. I don't want. So anyway, now he created a brand. He got certified from their. Now we're just starting to get. We're trying to get Amazon. That's our target, because he's selling at low profit margin in the country and so on. Okay, lots of competition there and so on. But the brand is good. The quality of the product is good and so on. The storing is good. The shipping is good. We tried this in many places and so on. So this is an example of where maybe also we can source these products and consider it under our company, you know, and support this this guy. And or we'll consider him also representative for us in Ghana. Ghana, by the way, the economy of Ghana is one of the emerging economies in Africa. You know, the top emerging three African countries, Ghana is the top 3 in emerging economy, like India. They are going very fast. They manufacture cars and so on. But there is also poor in the north, like in your case in India and so on. Okay. So here I'm saying is again, we have alhamdulillah, we're not starting from nothing. We have your experience, you have my experience, Dr. Dunya also a huge experience and relevant to fashion and so on, and women and so on. And also
rubber also. So rubber, then cotton, rubber, rubber plant.
I mean for that I'm saying it's a mediating company. It's different. See, before you had specialty with, for example, fashion, whether for men and boys. No, we are talking about keep this going on because this we need it, and this is your project actually. But it will be we can capitalize on that. We can benefit from this. Okay, but our broadband is huge. From as you said, rubber, chocolate. This is Ghana is the best country in chocolate. Nobody knows that. Okay. They are the first in the world in chocolate. Second in, and in Ghana, they don't have proper chocolate because most of the raw materials sold outside. Few now small projects, they are coming with chocolate. Okay, and this one I'm trying also to do some projects there. But because they don't know how to do the chocolate and so on. So again, this is a very good source to buy a raw material or semi-finished product and bring it to the poor in India. And they work on it and so on. So there is lots of, potentials, not ideas. They are potentials. They are tested. I visited these places, and we know where we get the best source for these products and so on. So let's now put these things in writing, and then put a plan. Based on the plan, we'll make an action plan. When, for example, Sandeep will be full time. When Paul will be full time. Okay. And so on, and maybe a third, fourth person, till we hope we have even hundreds and thousands of people around the world, youth trained by Sandeep. Tomorrow Sandeep will be having the best experience on and so on. Because, for example, I have now products in Mauritania where I have wool made from camel, so camel wool. Okay.
Okay.
Carpets.
Right.
Handloom. Okay, again it's made by hands. Okay, by the machines, handloom machines. Okay, but they can't sell it to Europe. They want to sell it to the Arab world. Arab world, they don't care. Arab world, they put it in the floor and they'll go and come on it. They think it is like normal Chinese. But in Europe, they'll hang it in the wall. Okay, in Europe they'll pay for you per meter square. They'll pay 2,000 maybe euro. And Arab world, they'll pay 100 euro, for example, because they consider it a carpet. No, these people know they consider it like a craft to the story. Okay, it's as if it is made for me, so I will know who's the woman behind the carpet. There is the woman story, from which village, how much she suffered, how much her life, she how many days it take her to do this carpet. Okay. And this is where you want again. We want to specialize in sourcing products from the poor. Like I know a lot of countries, maybe 30 countries, we can source from different products, and having innovative technique to sell in unprecedented time. See, if you can sell now, okay, you can sell in any other time later.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to be innovative. We need to go beyond actually the the region. Okay.
Right.
And how we break this? And I think Paul, he have written a point about self-sufficiency, because also self-sufficiency network was meant to be that. Unfortunately, it's not active network. We tried to revive it many times. We made lectures for them, but still people, they are always solo, especially now with COVID. They are everyone is separating from their family, let alone from other people. They can meet you on Zoom, attend, talk, but they don't do any work. Okay. By step, be realistic, but be also dreamers, inshallah. Okay.
Yeah, very.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what I was asking, if you can also help us in sharing the insights with some like for example, the carpet inside which you gave us. That carpets are the product is which is a much higher price. So some of these insights like this will help us in developing the right product.
I believe this is the failure after I say this point, Dr. Dunya raising her hand, but this is the failure of Paul, because we have everything on YouTube and we have everything written in books. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll send you, you have to read at least one of our book, okay, which is called, I'll put it for you now in your WhatsApp, okay? Not read, even go to the case study only, okay? About and also it is available in the books, it's available in presentation. There is presentations I did in Assam that carries these pictures, the story of how we started the project and how we came with the project and so on. So this is again available if you search Buhiji, write my name, Buheji, and you put Assam. I'm sure you'll get lots of videos, okay, in English, of course, and it have lots of. So maybe this you can start from something local, because I took for Assamese and why these projects are important of Assam based on my observation of that I've seen in Assam for a few days, wherever Paul has taken me. Most of the time he kept me in the hotel sleeping, but sometimes he took me outside. Okay, sorry, Dr. Dunya, please.
Okay, what I wanted to say about, for example, in addition to the story, in addition to that, this is organic product. What you need also to market how environmental friendly it is, because this is like what important is it for Europe. So when you put, for example, this camel carpet, in addition to the story of the lady, it's going to help to reduce use of heat, because it will give you a warmth, because it's an organic fabric, for example. And when it was made, and because it was made handmade, you didn't use lots of energy, so it was solving like the global warming. What I want to say, for example, you need to speak the language of the market. If people who believe are organic are the people who believe in global warming, who believe that they want to reduce energy. So you need to make the story, it's the story of the women who've done the project and the story of the environment. So you need to keep in mind both story, because this what's going to help you to do the project. So
like even in handlooms, it's no power is used, they all weave it by hand. So that is another very good point, actually, how it is helping the environment in a sustainable way.
Yes, environment in India, and it will help the environment in Europe, because it's helping and making the place warmer, so you will need less heat. For example, I'm just giving you an example how to relate the story in a way that it will link to the way that the people want.
Yeah, also it is biodegradable and all that. Yeah.
And maybe also one of the things Dr. Dunya reminded me, and we are open to collaborate with any community. And whenever you put your story, and maybe someone read your story, tell them, see, we can come to your community and do the same project. And we are not only mediating company want to sell, but also we are training company that want to solve the problem of the poor community wherever they are, through the social for profit approaches and so on. And maybe also I think Dr. Dunya always emphasize about certifications. For example, what type of certifications we need to get to show equality, or to show that it is no child labor, or something like this. This is
fair trade.
Fair trade is very known brand. Maybe you should try this from now. Because I know now it's you are not having enough money to go for these because they cost, but just put it in your mind at the end of the day. Okay.
Yeah. We will have.
Yeah, and maybe we will have, and since I'm practical and feeling European, I want to have two plans. Medium term plan. Okay, long-term plan is known now that we need to change the communities. We need medium-term plan where we will have the company well established, starting even step by step and so on. And short-term plan, and what you need now from me, how can I help you now? Okay, since you are not selling now, as you said. Okay, what type of we can help, and where we can if we can help you, okay? And what type of products that I believe that it can be suitable to be sold in somewhere or something like this, okay? So that's maybe also something we can discuss.
Sure.
Okay, anything, Paul? Now, Paul, is your word, since you are the guy who brought us together.
Sir, actually, like we have to come to the decision that how can we proceed it together. So that's my feedback only, sir.
Okay.
So like we have to clear the concept and the object that how have to go further, actually.
Yeah. See, the good thing about Paul, he loves Assam so much. Otherwise, he will not give you this project. This project is his, and still it is his. I always tell him it is his responsibility to create a success story from that. So, you're supposed to be also. He's supposed to be with you all the way on board, and hopefully all of us together, the 5 of us together, inshallah, we will make this true and realize this hopefully in a short time. And let's put a goal. See, and just tell you, there is no sky is the limit for dreams.
Yes,
When I started now, I'm not telling you about inspiration economy 5 years ago or something like this. No, this is history. 5 years is too much for a very fast changing world.
yes, sir.
But when I started only in January, end of December, January, that we wanted to have academic program that is approved by colleges or universities, at least 4 or to 5. I put a plan. I dreamed about it, but I didn't realize that I will get a reply from top universities, okay, in 3 months. Okay, so I mean there is nothing is impossible. Okay, there's nothing is impossible. We got replies. Now we are reality. Dr. Dunya, she attended yesterday a meeting with me with the Cambridge Corporate University, which is in Switzerland, which is they were very excited, and they're talking about the IP, intellectual property rights, and so on. This shows, and nothing is, if you work on it, and I'm telling you, I stopped everything that I was doing. Doing research, doing my projects with other countries, focus only the last 3 months on this, and this is the result. If you focus, give it your all attention, your passion, your intention, okay, your dedication, your determination, this will lead you to realize the results without even there will be failures. Okay, even the failures is a lesson for us. Okay, I'm sure after this experience we go inshallah through in the next, and we put now, I think you should divide our company maturity in the short term, 3 months, quarterly. Okay, marketing guys, they like this quarterly thing. Okay, so put it in a quarterly. First quarter, what we'll do now, we are talking about, now we are in April. Okay,
yeah.
Let's say by mid of July, what we would have achieved. Okay, put your expectation, I'll put my expectation, then we'll work on that. Okay,
Yes, sir.
then we'll put also whatever support from money wise, from technical, for whatever we can help on that area. Okay,
Right.
wish you all the best, and please try to see our projects, and as I said, and for example, Bankish, and since you are competing with me on helping families and so on. See, small projects I'm doing now. This Dr. Diana, she's not aware a lot about it. I don't tell her everything, because everything I tell her, she becomes stronger than me. So now I don't tell her everything. Okay, I'm doing a project, and especially in poor countries. She don't go very poor. She go for poor, but she wants to stay in 5-star hotel. Okay, in Mauritania. Okay, now I'm doing a project with people who like cells. They work together. We buy from them. We help them in establishing a shop. Okay, and we bring them the products that is needed by the community. We put for them a fridge and so on, and they are supposed to make a profit margin over the time. They will be like a co-op. They have to buy all of them. They have to buy. There are 5 or 6 families. Itself, if they start buying only from this shop, which is they all own it, okay, their life start to change, because not about only money. Money that doesn't show very quickly this scope thing, but what does it show? Their children, they start to be more respectful. They start to they want to help them. They go to because part of our requirements that they children go to school, okay, and that part of the requirements that the women work part time and take care of the family, improve the status of the family, okay. So this is again something that's very small, but it over time, and now I'm seeing this impact, because now we reach about maybe 12 shops and 12 different shops around the area. This complement projects that we started before, which doing wells, because that area, that country doesn't have water, okay, very scarce water. And the complement that they brought, they do small farming, for day to day, lettuce, tomato, cucumber, and so on. But this complement, because if I give them this and they don't have also something about life, day to day life, rice, something like this, then they can't also, they always feel they need to go to other village, to buy these things. Now, no, we brought them this thing, and this is building self-sufficiency. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what we can do in your area and so on. Okay. And I think if you show, I think I uploaded with the poll more than 40 hours of Assam recorded videos. Okay. So you can see where we go in Assam, what we talked about. So it will give you some ideas. Now this, even though you'll be still working on with the company, maybe in the next 2 months or whenever we can manage to get you back, Sandeep, but at least we'll give you ideas and where we can work now during the unprecedented time, because this is where the challenge. Okay, we need to see where we can bring products, people still buy it. Those who still who made profit more, those who knew what people want during emergency time, not only during peace time. Where we need to shift now. Now, even during emergency, you need to, wedding can stop, but something else cannot stop. Food buying, dress can stop. Certain food items stop, but most of the food did not stop. They made more profit.
Actually, they increased. Sales increased, profit increased.
And I'm sure if we manage to bring food into Amazon, many people, they want to buy food. Okay.
Yeah.
Because now food is one of the problems also. And, okay, wish you all the best. I think we're taking a long time. And I hope that, I'm sorry for the interruptions. I'm sure that it will be a good start, inshallah.
Sure, absolutely. Looking forward. And it was a great experience talking with you.
Thank you.
A lot of new things we learned. So yeah, and looking forward for this project. And we will get back with the plan.
Okay.
I'll discuss with Paul also, and I'll get back.
Yeah.
Okay. All the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Budoji.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Dunia.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.